Am I on here? No. Billy. Alright y'all, so I am finally on the road. I am headed to Calais. It is 9:05. Make sure ain't nothing crazy showing. It's 9:05. I want to say I got on the road around 8:30. This is my second stop. So first stop was to get gas. I went inside the convenience store. They didn't have anything I needed, but I did need a little snacky snack. So I stopped by good old Bucky's. Just got me a sausage, egg, and cheese on the biscuit. So yeah. So I was in and out. So I just want to come and document my official start of headed to California love. Alright, talk to y'all later. I don't know where I'm at, but one. Am I on here? No.
Oh, here she go. Here she is.
I'm on here.
Yes, you on here, baby.
What's up, ugly, moogly, fugly,
What's up?
Alright, I don't know where I'm at, but one thing about some country roads, honey, they gonna have some police. I done seen 2 cars get pulled over. So you know what that means? I'm gonna get my right-hand lane, aka the slow lane. For the people that don't know, if you ain't passing nobody, if you look back and you see a line full of people, that's your sign to get your over to the right-hand lane.
That could have been disaster for LSU. Through the hands of Aaron Anderson. And Matt Jones, first time today we've called his name, was in position for a pick six. That ball was coming in high.
And we've talked about this, the opportunity to make plays when they're available. Great job in coverage of the first part from Matt Jones. The second part, balls in the air, just catch it, you get to the end zone. Don't get to the end zone first, no. First you catch the ball, and then you get to the end zone. So you're seeing Baylor in the...
Alright y'all, so we found a hotel. Hopefully they have some availability because I did not make reservations. But this girl back here, really, Bill? Y'all, really, Bill? Yeah, I don't know what she's going through. So yes, we are less than 20 minutes from the hotel. Fingers crossed, everything works in our favor. Because she's getting a little antsy. I know she got to use the restroom, although we stopped plenty of times. And I haven't seen like any rest stops or any gas stations. Luckily, I'm on a half a tank, so we should be good on gas. So yeah, let me pay attention because our 30 minutes is up. Alrighty, so I made it to the first stop where I will be spending the night. So I found a Best Western. I just looked at the stars. It said 4.5, so I already checked in. The hotel looks decent. See if I can find me some tea. I'll be back. Alright, so it's kind of cute in here, you know. Not too much going on. So I already wiped down the counters. I sprayed the bed with my Lysol. Wiped down the remote, the dresser. So, you know, not too much going on. No 1-2-1-2 action. Then the demon. I'm just playing poo. My sweet girl. Hi, sweet girl. Alright, so I am about to try and get as much rest as possible. Organize some of the stuff that I got going on. We can call it a day. Good morning. Oh, I look rough. And Happy New Year. So it is January 1st of 2025. And your girl is in New Mexico.
I slept okay. I woke up several times. Of course, due to Happy New Year's text messages, which I really do appreciate, and then me just having to use the restroom. So it is 6:43, whatever time zone New Mexico is in. So yeah. So I'm about to get up, grab me, pack this stuff up, and grab me some breakfast. Alright, just wanted to check in with you guys. I'll probably check back in when I either grab some breakfast or once I'm on the road. Talk to y'all later. Alright, it is day 2 of my journey from Dallas, Texas to Northern California. I am up for the most part. I have everything packed. It's around 7:45. I think it's Pacific time. I'm in New Mexico. So if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me in the comment section. So yeah, they have breakfast. So I'm getting ready to go to see what the breakfast is looking like, and then yeah. So all right, I am going to check in with y'all later. Let me see.
Yeah, well, and you knew that it was a huge deal when you saw the FBI in the initial news conference of the day. There's actually a chance you can see some snowfall. Right now, the Climate Prediction Center thinks between January 8th and 10th, there's a slight risk for some heavy snowfall there. And same thing goes all the way back through the Northeast and also to the Ohio Valley, and also back through the Great Lakes region. A moderate risk for heavy snowfall, reason being the lake effect snow events back over there. But again, this does not include the big...
Alright y'all, so we are on the road and we are headed to the Grand Canyons. So yeah, so it's about a 6-hour and 30-minute drive from here. Currently we're in somewhere in New Mexico. So yeah, so we're actually 36 miles from Albuquerque.
Significant ice accumulation, especially back over in Missouri as well as back into Illinois. It's actually indicating over ½ an inch of ice accumulation in some areas, which would mean that significant power outages would be in play. Now, again, I'm not saying this area will see that, but at this point, the winter storm threat here is definitely increasing, especially for areas like Missouri and Illinois. The European model, on the other hand, also has a very similar story, the ice accumulation being the most significant from Kansas back into areas like Virginia. And this area will definitely be interesting to watch, I think, back over near the Appalachian Mountains in terms of ice accumulation. Now, the temperatures are a completely different story and really are going to be a big factor here over the next couple of weeks.
Programs that I'll outline are grounded in the neuroscience and biology of habit formation, and they map very well to what the psychologists have described in terms of habit formation and breaking. So today you're going to learn a lot of science, you're also going to come away with some practical tools, and I'm certain that regardless of your present state or goals, there'll be something of value to you. Before we begin, I'd like to emphasize that this podcast is separate from my teaching and research roles at Stanford. It is, however, part of my desire and effort to bring zero cost to consumer information about science and science-related tools to the general public. In keeping with that theme, I'd like to thank the sponsors. You're either alert or calm. You're either asleep or stressed. Those two states are not compatible with one another. You've probably heard of wired and tired, but that's really once you've been very stressed for a long time to the point where you're exhausted. What does the autonomic nervous system have to do with any of this? Well, limbic friction is a phrase that can be used to describe how much effort, how much activation energy you need in order to engage in a particular behavior. So using this Lally study as an example, some people would eat dinner and then say, oh, that's right, I'm trying to develop the habit of taking a walk after dinner, so let's get up and go. Other people who are like, I just don't want to do it today, they're going to feel too much limbic friction, and that limbic friction could arrive, again, from one of two sources. It could be because they are too tired to do it, or it could be because they're too anxious and distracted in order to do it. So this is a key distinction. A lot of habit
tell you my bladder is weak, hold on. Baby, when I tell you my bladder is weak, I literally just stopped to get gas, use the restroom, and I got some coffee. Why do I have to use the restroom again? Why? But I am still in New Mexico, headed to Arizona. And this is such a pretty route. Like, oh my God. Like, oh my God, I don't know. Y'all, I am too short. But this is not gonna work. Let's see. Alright, y'all, just crossed over into Arizona. Let me find a light. So yeah, just wanted to check in, give y'all a quick little status update. So far, the drive has been uneventful, which is really good. Really nice views, so I'm just taking all of that in. So yeah, just checking in. I'll call you back.
Okay, sounds good. Bye.
Come on, this way. Come on.
met Sean.
It's all lying. He was looking for company to give up a place to stay.
Alicia said she shared the apartment with their friend Monique and Monique's 2-year-old son. Alicia says the arrangement worked well at first.
It was great having Sean. He was responsible. He helped out around the house.
But Alicia says things got more complicated when her new boyfriend, 39-year-old Byron Aka, moved in a week before the hurricane hit.
What did we complicated? Like we're all stacked on top of each other. It caused a lot of tension around the house.
And then the hurricane made landfall. On top of 4 adults and a child, there's no heat, no electricity. It just made tensions even worse. Finally, a week after the hurricane hit, the weather had cleared enough that they could safely leave the apartment.
Alicia and Monique decided, let's just get out of the house. Maybe to the park. They left both Tyrone and Sean in the home together. Alicia said, Virginia, all outlets that we have.
Finally, she calls the police in New York.
I heard the word something happened. She was hoping that someone would investigate and give her some answers.
But she hoped in vain.
The police were overwhelmed. Whole neighborhoods were still flooded. There were thousands of people displaced. There were so many calls to police reporting people missing.
About all the police could do was add Sean's name to the list.
We're waiting to hear anything. And the days seem like years.
It's not until November 15th, 2 weeks after the hurricane hit New York, that there's anything to report. That morning, 2 city employees are working along the water's edge.
They were cleaning up the beach. It was under tons and tons of debris.
And as they work, one of them notices something else along the wreckage.
Hey, man, come here, come here.
This isn't just some debris.
There's a body over here. What? Oh, God, somebody right there.
After
Yeah, we took the baby to the park. When we got back, Sean was gone. Where's Sean?
Alicia asks Tyrone what happened, and he says all he knew was that Sean packed up his things and he was out of there.
Tyrone? Yeah.
She said the house was crowded. They had no electricity. That's pretty reasonable to maybe Sean was there.
Yeah, GoDaddy Arrow is so easy. And I built me a website in minutes. No hassle, no passive aggressive opinions. I'm a website building genius. It's a dream. Not like working with this nightmare. This is really gonna help my business. Probably save a friendship.
One thing appears certain to detectives, though. Sean hadn't gotten far.
Alright, so here is the second hotel that we'll be staying in. It's in Kingsman, Arizona, I believe. It's the La Quinta Inn. Honestly, not feeling this hotel too much at all. Gotta have the essentials. I guess it'll do for tonight. And I didn't book any of these rooms in advance, so I just walked to the front desk and I'm like, hey D, what's your cheapest room available? Alright y'all, I'm tired. I'm about to wash my ass and I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, back to what I was saying. So the area is called Kingman's. It has lots of hotel options. I stayed at the La Quinta Inn. It was okay. It was very convenient, but there's also like a Hampton Inn that was right next to it. Excuse me. Yeah, so if you have a preferred like hotel, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find it. There was lots of shopping. Excuse me. There was like a PetSmart. I seen like a Walmart. This is all within like 0.5 miles. It's like a strip with nothing but shopping. There was like a Ross. So highly recommend that area because it's super convenient. Sorry, I have like, I took my vitamins this morning. I think that's what the issue is. And then I was not properly dressed yesterday when I went to the Grand Canyons. I literally thought I could just drive through it. I don't know. I thought I could drive through it and see the views and stuff like that. That was my plan. Excuse me. But whatever. So I ended up just paying the $35 to go inside the park. And of course they have like different scenic routes. Super glad that I was able to do that because that was one of the things that was on my bucket list. So originally I was going to go through or stop at Flagstaff. I think that's what it's called. And then something was like, let me just look up the Grand Canyons. And I'm not in any rush. So I was like, you know what? Why not just go to the Grand Canyons and check that off your list? So it was so beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Of course, they have hiking and trails and stuff like that. But I just really went out there to take photos. So, anywho, Arizona is beautiful. New Mexico is really, really beautiful. Like, I was telling my friends, like, I'm not stopping in New Mexico. I'm going to go straight through. Why? I'm not sure. But New Mexico was a scenic view within itself. That's just my opinion. So yeah, so now I am headed to California love. So I've never been to LA. I've been to Sacramento a few times. I'm trying to think where else. Oh, of course, Crescent City, so that's more northern. San Francisco, just through the airport, but never really spent time, never went to LA. So I'm trying to think if I want to spend the night in LA, and that's, or like, I don't know, like, what do I want to see in LA? I know they have like the Hollywood side. I know there is so much to do, so I don't know if I want to extend my time there. So yeah, but I am just rambling. Let me pay attention to the roads here, and I will check back in with y'all later. Y'all, so we just hit California. Just saw the welcome to California sign, and these signs be just, I don't know if I'm flying. Well, I'm going to speed limit 75. Anywho, so we just hit California. I am 4 hours and like a little over 30 minutes from Los Angeles, the city of angels. I'm still debating if I want to spend the night there or what, or if I just want to get further out, because then I'll have 13 more hours until I get, is it 13 or 15 more hours until I get to my final destination. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure it all out. Alright, so that little inspection thing, the only thing they asked was like if I had any plants or fruits with me. And the answer was no, and they was like, alright, good day. So just FYI, do not carry any plants or fruits and you'll be good to go.
Alright, so I will check back in here shortly.
So, Nick fan. Forever. And what's crazy is one of my favorite Knicks I cursed out in Houston in the luggage cell. Bruh.
Wait, who was it? Which Nick was it?
I'm getting ready to do this special called Conflict. Everybody who I done got into it with that people would never think. I done got into it like 4 NBA players.
Oh God.
4.
Alright, y'all. So I'm in Cali, 60 miles out from LA. Of course, I'll freaking stop to get some gas and use the restroom, and the restrooms would be closed. Why the hell is gas so fucking high in Cali? And my gas wasn't even on. Yeah, getting gas most definitely just did it for me, because any feeling that I wanted to live in Cali just went the way. I just spent $48 on some gas. I have never even spent $48 to fill up my tank. I'm ready to go.
Are you getting up?
Yep.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. Appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
This is so ghetto. Why did I think they was gonna bring my stuff to my room? Sorry. Yeah. Wasn't paying attention. Thank you. Come on. Come on, bro. this way. No. I don't know what that is. Hey y'all. Alright, so I am currently at the hotel. So I'm staying, I think I told you this all earlier. I'm staying at the Hotel June. So there was like a couple of things that I needed to handle. So I'm on my laptop now. And I think I'm just gonna eat at the hotel. They had some advertisements just stating how there's a really good sunset. So I think I'm just gonna stay here, and then depending on how that goes, I am gonna see if I can just ride around LA just a little bit, not too much. But so far this trip has been very, very smooth. The only antsy one is Belle, so I took her for a little walk. Say hello. Hello, Gremlin. Hello. See, but other than that, no complaints. Everything has been really, really smooth, so thank God for that. I know one thing, I'm getting the hell up out of California. The tiny piece of me is like, oh, I can live here, baby. I went to fill up gas, $48, and I was not on E at all. I was probably a little under half of a tank, $48. I can't stand California. I immediately was like, you know what? I got to go. I gotta go. Whether I know some people say they pay for the weather, I'll visit. I'd much rather visit. Because $48, baby, I will smuggle me in some gas. You hear me? You hear me? All right, I'm just rambling. So I'll check in with you all later. We are leaving LA. It was a nice, relaxing stay. I ended up actually staying 2 days in LA. Didn't do much, but hey, got some much needed rest. Stayed at the June Hotel. So leaving way later than expected, but that's fine. I'll say about I want to get on the road around 4. All right, this is the last leg, baby. It's our final destination for a while. Oh, the airport is right around the corner. Or right across the street, excuse me. LAX airport. Luckily, it's not as busy. Like, what the hell? Child, look a mess. I've been on the road for about an hour, a little over an hour. So I'm in Bakersfield, California. Smells like straight dairy. And then I look to my right in a dairy farm. So yeah. I did run into a little bit of rain when I was in the mountains, and it was hella foggy. But we got past that patch. It wasn't, I would say it was less than a mile with the rain and the heavy fog. So yeah, just on a two-way highway. So I'll check. Oh, I'm like a little under 300 miles from Sacramento. Same with San Fran. I don't know if I'm gonna stop through there just yet. I'm trying to think. Not sure. But San Fran and Sacramento is just 6 miles. I mean 6 miles. It's just 6 hours from like my stopping point for a while. So I can always come back. I just have a lot of stuff. So certain areas, I'm trying to be very careful. Alright, y'all. This is my Madrid calling, so I'll call you back. You can try to pass, but you can't pass because a truck. Well, shit, he got the... So I am, I am 60 miles outside of Sacramento, I think. Okay.
So build your community. Okay. That's the main thing.
That's really good. Nice. I never really thought about that because I think even when I think about getting brand ambassadors and stuff, Because I was just talking to my social media manager